Sorry about the poor video quality on this one. I took a video with my DVD camcorder, and when I finalized it, I guess I finalized it where it was good for camcorders, but not for DVD players. And some reason I'm not getting the USB wired to send the signal out to the computer. So I am going to take this and run it through the TV, and then I'll upload it to YouTube. I've always wondered how you see these pictures and they're black and white, and you'll see like somebody's got this little girl and everything, and it's black and white, and there'll be like a little red rose. CS4, Photoshop CS4, is how you can get that on your own personal pictures. This software allows you to digitally alter your pictures in many different ways. You can repair old damaged photos and keepsakes. This photo here is taken in 1944 in San Francisco, and as you can see on the picture on the right or on the left, it's faded, and it's really hard to see any sort of detail. On the right, we were able to manipulate it, add some color to it, and colorize it. Some of the cars in it are actually different colors than black and white. His uniform we were able to add a little color to. This photo here was very wrinkled, and if we could blow it up, you'd be able to see where we took out the wrinkles and corrected some of the sky's imperfections throughout it. Where you can take a picture like this that sort of has a classic feel, looks like an old movie theater, and you can take that picture and in a matter of a few seconds you can change it into a black and white photo and give it a classic quality that looks really good framed in like a nice black and white frame. Very easy to do. They have it where you can actually manipulate the software to where you can do it manually, or it will automatically do it, just depending on how you want to go about it. If you manually do it, you can adjust it to exactly how you want it. Here's another picture of another. This photo here was actually in color. It was more blurred looking, like where these children are walking around, and it wasn't a really great colored picture, but when it was brought to black and white, you really lost that in the detail. And I think it looks really nice where the little banner is hanging down. It looks really sharp. And this picture here, it's just a regular little picture of, a little boy. And you can take that picture and merge it with another picture. And what we did here was we removed the background, and it's just a cute little picture that we were able to create and render from the software. All these things were done in a matter of probably 20 minutes. It did not take long to do once I had the proper training on it. Without the training, this sort of software you will have a lot of trouble with, because it's pretty complex stuff. But here at Columbia College, they've got an 8-week course that by the end of the 8th week, I was sad to see the class get over, because all the neat things that we learned from it. This photo here represents it was actually just a piece of plastic that it was taken in a dark room. This is a white sheet of paper that's behind there. As you can see, it's actually red now because it was so dark it was having trouble picking up the light. I was trying to get this LaRue copy, and it was on a clear piece of plastic to create this. This is actually a billboard that I created with using that background from that original picture right here. We took away the background, added that, and created a little billboard. And that's actually a billboard that is up now. Or if you've got a picture like this, is a couple that we know that traveled to China, and I just superimposed my daughter here to make it look like she was actually in China with it. This picture here, where it was a pretty light picture. I couldn't come across the original. It was actually where you had shadows all over the place, back behind, and you just could not see anything. It was very distracting, and it was a very dark picture. We brought light back into the picture, and it turned out pretty nice. And this picture here shows where they used to have where you had the sort of a fancy-looking diffuser lens that you would put on your old 35mm cameras, and even on some of your digital cameras nowadays. But with this software, you're able to create a mask, and you can erase away and change the different transparency levels, and create sort of a mystical look to that. It also helps hide if there's stuff back there you didn't want to see that was just not attractive. Or you can create a web page using multiple pictures and some PowerPoint like looking stuff, but it's actually through CS4 software where you create, you can get different images and merge them and choose the shapes. And this probably took about an hour and a half to create. It wasn't too long. Or you turn yourself into a monster. This was actually two different photos. One of myself actually standing on top of a couch while my wife took a picture of me and merged it with a picture from the Las Vegas Strip, and then erased the background, and I actually rendered the cloud scenes you see there. And there it is in black and white. It gives it some more of like a 1950s feel to it. And again, the background, the clouds, what it is, it's done in layers. So each picture, while it's in the Adobe Photoshop mode, is actually different layers. The city is in front of me, which I'm in front of the clouds that I rendered, and that's why, we're not blocking each other. So it's really neat software how it does that. And Photoshop CS4 can do wonders with a little direction. You can do really good. If you don't have background with this type of software manipulation, I do recommend a class. It'll make all the difference in the world.